Welcome back to Andres Arre, where today we are watching Ratched, Season 1, Episode 6, titled Got No Strings. So this is the part, as soon as I say the title of the episode we're watching, this is the part of where I tell you everything that happened on the last episode. But I'm a real honest person. I don't remember anything from last episode. This is what happens when you haven't seen a show in like 5 days or I think it's been about, is it 5 days or 6 days I haven't seen the show? I do have a vague memory of the lady who had split personalities. Oh, my memory is coming back. And I also know that Edmund's girlfriend, I guess, Dolly, shot Gwendolyn, and Ratched ran to her. Edmund and Dolly are on the loose. Gwendolyn, I don't think is dead, but she's really injured. The security guard is dead because Edmund sliced his throat. So Mildred Ratched had a whole thing. She became the head nurse, and she also thought that having a dance would be really good and a way to make everybody see that Edmund is actually a loony bin. But in turn, Edmund and Dolly, they wanted to escape, and Dolly all of a sudden is a killer or potential killer. So that's really the gist of the last episode. It was more of Mildred like tying strings, getting chaos. She's chaos. And that's what happens all last episode. Listen, I am ready to jump into this episode and try to have some more memory of what happened because, like I said, everything is a blur. So let's jump into this episode and find out what Ratched has got to give. Bloops! The dog's looking for Edmund and Dolly, these killers.
I heard dogs, Daddy. They got dogs. What are you looking at? We got a strip. Throw him off our scent.
Edmund, you've been naked this whole season, so might as well get naked again.
It's deserted. Yes, come.
It looks creepy. Oh, it's a hospital, so they have all the stuff to help her. So that's good. This is what happens when you try to help your crazy brother.
I have a confession to make.
Oh, you gonna tell her when she's unconscious?
I haven't been honest with you. Deep down, I know I've wanted to. But it's something I've never told anyone.
You're a lesbian?
Get the doctor. She's awake. No, shh, don't speak.
Why is her hand so yellow? Or is that my computer screen? Look at these two dirty fools.
When the banks took over people's farms, they hired actual thugs and goons to throw you out.
So you gotta light the candle when people are looking for you?
Your teeth are chattering. Are you scared?
Of course not.
She's crazy. She is a lunatic.
I hate to tell you this, Dolly, but you can't outrun bloodhounds, and that's just a fact.
I saw it in that Jane Russell movie.
Yeah, I know. They like that bullshit in the movies. This is real life.
Burst my bubble. You know what I think would be adorable? Why don't you sweep up this rat shit?
You guys had your first fight in an abandoned house full of rats and rat shit.
I was just sitting up there.
My grandma used to keep her shotgun on the beam above her bed, too. She wasn't scared of nobody.
What's wrong? What happened to her?
You kind of scare me, Dolly.
I scare you?
Here's the truth. I'm probably the least scary man you ever met.
What's that supposed to mean?
Okay, so my conclusion is she needs to die.
You still love me?
Why do you think I'm making this bed for us? I'm trying to be romantic.
What's the title of this show called? I forgot, because this shit is crazy.
I imagined that I was Jane Russell. Not exactly imagined it was still me. But I was imagining how she'd be if she felt like me. I love you so much.
How do they love each other? Or they're crazy? Why am I asking questions? 12 minutes of craziness.
We're magic.
We only got 20 more.
You can kill 4 priests and slit a nice guy's throat, but you can't kill a chicken to feed us? It was your idea.
And that's just his nervous system. He's dead. He's not in any pain.
Can we just kill her, please? She's making me uncomfortable.
Nurse, Miss Briggs is not a child. Would you please find her some age-appropriate programming?
Oh, no, please. I asked her to put it on.
There was a little puppet theater in the basement of the house I grew up in. I don't understand.
We could see a marionette show and have a nice dinner afterwards.
Oh.
An overnight.
Oh gosh, girl, she
You
moves
could
very quickly.
Hold on to my car and drive it back here by tomorrow's rounds.
I don't want to do that.
This little... I don't even know what to call it. This little game of cat and mouse. Life is just too short. And nearly dying is very illuminating in that regard, so...
It was very illuminating for me, too.
Oh.
I didn't want to lose you.
It's charming, isn't it?
No, that's weird. There's all these little kids.
So, when you hear something funny, what do?
This is so much fun.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl who grew up in the Great Depression, whose mommy drank until she was blackout drunk. The mommy woke up one day and said,
I don't want to be a mommy anymore.
What's your name?
Mildred?
Mildred. I don't ever want to hear your mouth open again, girl.
Oh, so they're not really brother and sister, they're orphans.
What's your name? Edmund?
a kind caseworker who pitied the boy and girl so much, she fudged their paperwork, writing that they were biological siblings. Mildred and Edmund were so overjoyed to meet their new mommy and daddy. Down in the basement, there was a puppet theater where the boy and girl could play to their heart's content. The stage wasn't made for puppets. They were the ones who were expected to perform. While the couple slept, he took a pair of razor-sharp scissors.
Oh, he was over it. Oh.
How dare you! How dare you force these children to watch this show? What kind of place is this? How dare you!
Girl.
How dare you!
Mildred.
I heard you, you know. In the hospital after I came out of surgery.
See? Told you she did.
You were holding my hand.
And I was placed into the foster system. I had a brother. Well, he wasn't really my brother. He was also an orphan. So I made a promise to myself that one day I would find him. And now I finally have. My brother
She's gonna tell her.
is Edmund Tullison.
The move is where we gotta be. You think they're just gonna... You think they're just gonna give up looking for us? I heard something. Right?
She might die. I think she's gonna die.
Drop your weapon! The enemy's
Told you.
surrounded!
Turn around, turn around. I gotta turn myself in, baby.
No, I won't let you.
You killed somebody too. You're getting arrested.
The girl didn't do anything. I kidnapped her.
She's gonna
It's all
die.
my
She's coming up.
Don't! No!
She's all the way dead.
We taking him down to M Ward. We got armed deputies guarding his cell until the governor gets here in the morning.
You should thank your lucky stars these men didn't blow your head off. It's far more mercy than I would have shown you.
The governor's here to see you, Dr. Hanover. Thank you. You're looking well today, Nurse Bucket.
Oh, that's right. They got in a fight. She's over him.
And a charismatic one to boot. Much more the face of this facility than Edmund Tollison ever was.
It's Ratched.
It's Ratched. It's Mildred Ratched.
Was I speaking to you?
You were not, but as head nurse...
Shut the fuck up!
Ooh.
Worst mass murder in the history of the state of California. He's allowed to attend a dance in the same hospital that I lent my credibility to as governor. Does this seem like a good week for my re-election campaign? So if you want your hospital to stay open, if you want one more penny of state funding to provide treatment for your patients here, Ms. Briggs, you will sign this release. Yeah. See, that wasn't so hard, was it?
She's gonna kill you, sir. Just so you know.
We could put it off until after the election and let the public's interest in the case motivate them to turn out to the polls.
It's the mouth. I am so tired of hearing bullshit advice spewing from it. Miss Briggs, you're fired. Sorry you got shot.
Wow, what an ending. That was freaking insane. So, this episode was much, much slower throughout the whole thing. I'm going to give the honest reaction because I love Sarah Paulson to death and it's nothing to do with her. But I'm confused on how Dolly completely just switched up so drastically. It was like, if you didn't see Dolly in the other episodes, you would literally not know. You would think this woman is like a psycho killer, crazy witch she was. But there was not even like a tie-in. There was no hint that she had this within her to just come out shooting and to pretty much kill herself. Now, Edmund is back in custody, like we knew. Nurse Ratched is still trying to save her brother, obviously. And she did tell Gwendolyn about everything. So Gwendolyn tried to still try to work it, but he's the governor, right? I don't think he would be the mayor. I don't really remember what he is. He wasn't here for it. And he came out. At the end of this episode, it's what made me want to see more. I wanted more, and it said, next episode, and I just was like, screw this. But no, it was an okay episode. I can't hate this so far. Every single episode prior to this was really good. So I'm going to forgive this halfway episode of being very confusing. It was very confusing. And actually, if you just took out Dolly having sex with Edmund, that was about 15 minutes. And then the rest of it was just random parts. That the backstory of Edmund and Mildred Ratched was very good. That I did like. I like with the whole thing. It was crazy what they went through. That I did like. So that is my reaction. I don't know when the next time I'll be watching the show. I think it's either, I don't even know what today is. I think Wednesday I'll be watching this. I will post it in the comment section down below. Now guys, please hit that like button and please share my content to everyone. Friends, family, go on Twitter, share. Add me on social media. And if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's either here, or here. And I'll see you guys next time on Andres Sarre.